Been driving this way for the last few days and have not been able to stop and check out the beach, so let's check it out. Satellite Beach. Yeah, this is a beautiful beach. I really like it. Like I said, a lot less busy than Cocoa Beach. Just beautiful. Just listen to that. Dunes are in pretty good shape too, relatively speaking. I don't know how much of this was washed out from our last storm, but yeah, it's pretty nice. And Patrick's all the way down that way. A bunch of sea grape back up this way. All right, back to the truck. All right, we got the trailer. If you can see it back there, little big text. We're going to put this up on the window first. NavyCrest digital dash cam from Amazon. Thankfully, it comes with the mini dash cam as well. 1080p in the back, 4K in the front, and we'll see how it works. I didn't need this for the crazy roads anyways, but the second idea I had, it'll be perfect for capturing. What's that? Not yet. I'll keep you in mind though. All right, take care. Somebody wanted to buy the trailer already. It is a good trailer. I got it for 16. They go for 22 now, which is interesting. Used. Heels on it. Had good reviews. I'm gonna try to put it together real quick, and we'll see how it works. So let's get together. We'll just do it the short. Wind it up here, right behind this way. I think I'm going to try to put the mini rear cam this way so it points at me, and then we can eventually run all the wires and integrate it. But I'm not going to worry about that today. So let's get out of the box and see what there is. All right, here's the camera itself. That's the rear of it. A little screen, power button, USB connection there, and then you got the aux cable outlet, and thankfully it's gonna look like it'll mount up. Here's the front of it. Looks pretty nice. Actually, that screen view is terrible. There we go. So we'll see how it works. Gonna try and line it up about right there, and then for the most part be out of the line of vision, and then just run up with the cables. Rear camera. Have to see what the best way that to route that. There's an app for all this as well. You get extra stickies and mount points there. Those look like clips for the holding your wires. Extra mount and a little trim tool. Not sure what that's for. To just tighten this baby. Yeah. Nice instructions. We don't need those. So let me wire it up in there and turn it on. There this as well, so you can automatically just download from your app instead of having to use the pull out your SD card. So we'll see how that works. Okay, about 15 minutes, and we were able to do that. Main camera set up there. You get both connections, wires running up. We'll use some mini zip ties to keep that nice and neat and tidy. Then we'll fix this as well, and just tuck the wires up underneath. They came with these little clips here that you could stick on and press. And I decided that with the curve of the window, the angle in this camera here would keep it out of my way visually, but also probably give the best view of the cabin and passengers, etc. Test and tune or just driving, whatever. And then we ran the main power down along there. You can see that wire there, and pulled this back, made it easy. Took the wire, used their little pry tool, tucked it in here. Some finishing touches we can do on that still. Looped it down underneath there. No tools required for the most part. We used their included Phillips head just to touch that up. We can drop this down, and I'll show you what we did there. And then just ran the wire, pulled this back, ran the wire underneath here, tucked it in here, and it comes out nice, neat, and tidy right there. And thankfully, it does come with a charger, USB charger, so you can plug in a phone and charge that, which will be exceedingly handy. And since I think I do have a wire in here. Let's see. Yep, it looks like I conveniently tucked that out. Well, that was genius. Leave it to me. Anyways, we'll include one and then it'll be all set to go. So, and what we did with the wire here for the rear camera, ran along here, then tucked it up underneath. Use this little cubby hole for all the excess wire, and tucked it up in there, very unneat and tidy. So thankfully, you know, that rear camera, you can go, it's got enough wire, it looks like to go back to the back of a car, window, etc. Pretty good sized car. I forget, the length looked like it was probably about 4 or 5 feet of extra wire. So it tucks up in there nicely since I didn't need it for that application. And then we can just hide it here, and I didn't have to do any cuts, and voila, good to go. About maybe 20 minutes. So a nice, relatively neat, you didn't need the beard shot, sorry. Relatively neat, tidy. We'll let this run. I'll hook it up to the Wi-Fi later and we'll see what it is, but I think it was 40 bucks on sale, so not too bad of a deal. Alright, new tools off Amazon. Realized that a lot of my extensions had gone missing, so here we are. These are the WorkPro off of Amazon. And I decided just go ahead and go with the impact set. Thank you for your support. Very nice. So we have 1/4 inch, 3/8, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. Pretty snazzy set, really. I'm impressed. So you got the nice heavy-duty matte finish. Might make it a little bit harder to clean, but this way, whether I'm using the impact on any of these, which would be, if you use an impact on 1/4, that would be kind of crazy. But they just go missing so quickly, it's very annoying. So these are, I think this was an $18 set. So very hefty, good sizes, good combination, really cool packaging as well. So there you go. If you need a extension set, this may be the one to check out. No wobble joints, just the good old-fashioned extensions. Alright, so hunting tools video, Grenpro. We got 6 pieces, 15/16, 1 inch, 1 16 inch, 1 1/8, 1 3/16, 1 1/4. Needed to add to my collection of wrenches. A cheaper set, I believe they were 25 bucks, maybe 30. I'll have to go back and check. This was the worst of the plating, but for what I intend to use it, it won't matter, and it will add greatly to my wrench collection. We'll see how they hold up. Would I recommend them for shop use if you're making money with them? No, I would not. Are you missing a 1 1/4 inch ratchet in your set for occasional projects? Then yes, you should grab one of these. And you should grab a large adjustable crescent wrench as well. Anyways, check these out on Amazon.